Liverpool have been confirmed officially now to have interest in Leeds United and Brazilian international winger, the 24-year-old right wing Raphinha from Leeds United. This is huge news for Liverpool because they already have so many wingers, and Leeds United need to keep a hold of Raphinha to move up and challenge in the table and to become one of those big clubs in the league. But guys, if you haven't already, make sure to sub to the channel. It means I can get out the best football content for you guys possible, the most current football content, and the best content out there on the platform. But guys, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments of this transfer, and drop a like down below. We're going to jump straight into things. This morning, we had Fabrizio Romano just confirmed, as time of recording, that the agent of Raphinha, Deco, confirmed in an interview saying he's an important player. There are certainly several clubs that like him, and Liverpool do like him. There were approaches, but nothing official. Leeds want to keep him for another season. This is very interesting and telling. I like how he specifically points out Liverpool in that conversation. He says several clubs are interested, but he doesn't need to point out a club, but he goes out of his way to say Liverpool are interested. But he then says nothing official. So it is interesting that he then goes to point out Liverpool, because that means there is more than a little something. Because why wouldn't he point out, I don't know, Barca, Man United? Why wouldn't he point out some other clubs' names? Maybe he's throwing Liverpool's name in the hat just to boost the transfer market, boost the wage, boost the budget. But I don't know, it's always an interesting game from agents and stuff like that. But it is interesting that Liverpool were confirmed as one of the teams. Because if you look at what Liverpool currently have on the team, they have an abundance of wingers. So that is the one position where you look at Liverpool and you say, they're fine. If this was a number 9 being talked about, I'd say, yeah, hands down, they need one. Because they have Bobby Firmino and then they have Divock Origi. Origi doesn't cut it anymore for them as a backup option. And Firmino's already 30. And if you look at their other wingers, Harvey Elliott's extremely young at 18. Salah is still 28, who's a generational player. You have Minamino, you have Diogo Jota, who's 24, and you have Mane. Eventually, Mane is going to be moved on. I think Salah's going to be there as a historical player. Why do they need Raphinha? For me, they don't need him at all. You have Sadio Mane, you have, like I said, Jota, Minamino, Salah, Elliott. So many different options there. It just makes no sense to bring in Raphinha. But I could see something happening because Liverpool do know they need to freshen up their team. And it's very interesting to see why they want him. I'd be very interesting to see if this transfer does happen, because I don't know why they need Raphinha. If you look at how good Raphinha is, he's unbelievable. 24-year-old Brazilian winger. He was very good last year for Leeds United. His set pieces are unbelievable. His delivery and his free kick taking. His long shots are unbelievable. And to get down that wing, I think he would be very good for Liverpool, playing that side with TAA, because his crossing is fantastic. And if Liverpool can keep swinging those crosses in, you got TA deadly from the crossing, deadly for swinging it in, then you have another guy deadly to bring it in. And the thing with Raphinha is, he doesn't just press and attack and go forward. He can swing balls in. His passing's very good. His dribbling's immaculate. It's so hard to stop him defensively because he's so fast and his dribbling's so talented. But his delivery is top end too. So it's hard to say where you would or what you would do with Raphinha at Liverpool, or why. For me, he'd be great in that setup, but he's not going to play over Salah at the right side. Could he play left side over Mane? Depends. You'd have to move Mane on for me, because Mane is not going to sit on the pine. It's a very interesting dilemma why Liverpool would be interested in Raphinha from Leeds. I just don't understand why they'd want him. They have too many wingers already, too many of great quality. Raphinha wouldn't fit in unless someone was moved on for me. Even Diogo Jota looks unbelievable with Liverpool, and I don't see why he should get played behind someone right now with the form he's in. So it's a very interesting time, and I don't understand why Raphinha would be interested, but it's a cool little transfer. Thought I'd cover it for you guys because I think it's very interesting that Fabrizio and the agent did come out saying Liverpool in that conversation. But the key thing at the end of that was Leeds want to keep on to him for at least another season. So I'm guessing that's this season, and he might be moved on in the summer. That's always a telling line, because I remember the past when Harry Kane said, I will stay at least for this summer. So that's also a telling line. Then you got January, summer. Raphinha could move on next year after he keeps Leeds up higher up the table. It's a very interesting time for Raphinha and for Leeds United and Liverpool. I do not think this will happen, guys. If I had to rate this, it would probably be a 4 out of 10. I don't understand why Liverpool would be interested in this. I don't see why it'd be a good move for Raphinha's career and I just don't understand why this would happen. But guys, let me know what you guys think about the transfer down below. Maybe you guys got more sense about this transfer than I do. I just don't understand why, as you guys could probably tell. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Drop a like, and if you haven't already, make sure to hit that sub button because it means the world to me and really helps out the channel. And I'll see you guys for the next one. Peace.